Good evening. Good evening, you fantastic and glorious human beings of this floating rock that we call Earth. Welcome to Off the Wire. I'm your host, Noah Lynn, aka the Cajun Libertarian. And we're going to have some fun tonight. I don't have a lot scheduled on the docket, there are no guests. So, this show will completely rely on your comments outside of the content that I'm about to provide. Um, Thank you for being here. It's amazing. I still find it wildly incredible that you guys continue to watch this show and promote it. Pug Mahomes, can we call in? Man, I wish I don't even know how to do that, but you can send me your email and I can invite you on the show if you want to do that. That's always an option. I will figure out how people can call in ASAP. So, with that being said, we have a lot to get to, and it's actually not that important, but it is because what we're dealing with now is what's the easiest way to say it? We're dealing with more than just cultural issues at this point. We're dealing with the expansion of the human race, the survivability of the human race. And I don't think that a lot of people understand this because they get caught up in they want people's feelings to be heard as opposed to what's logically correct. But before we get into all of that, man, why is Biden and the Democratic Party all of a sudden wanting to issue blanket pardons? Where did that come from? Because if you're not doing anything wrong, which is what all of the right said about the police for so many years, why? Why do we need blanket pardons for so many people? We'll get to Doge, the Department of Government Efficiency. The Daniel Perry case is a big one. Whether you want to acknowledge that or not, it is an absolute massive case for self-defense and the defense of innocent humans. That's a big one. It relates to Kyle Rittenhouse, and then we'll get into the other stuff in which you can embrace humans in science or you hate them. That's where it literally has devolved into a binary concept, which is brutal. It's terrible. It's not the way it's supposed to be. We're supposed to be able to have conversations and figure out exactly how we can interact with each other and promote a positive outcome. There's no positive outcome to the trans ideology. Let me tell you that right up front. So you know what you're getting into, right? You are promoting an absolutely anti human, anti science, destructive ideology if you co sign any of that. That's just a reality. Okay. That the idea that these things can't be mutually exclusive, that's that needs repair. because you can actually acknowledge that these people need help, but they're also so far gone. So far gone. So we'll talk about that too. Let me do this real quick. I want to shift to you a very, very good account that has amazing merchandise. Not just that, this person is like us. We're all struggling to make ends meet. So go to whotouchedit.com. I said whotouchedit.com and check out their shirts and their merchandise. You see what's going on with the comments. Love that guy. Yes, exactly. And if you haven't followed Pogue Mahone, follow him. Outstanding account. Now, why on earth? And please explain it to me in the comments like I'm 5. Why would the Democratic Party and Joe Biden specifically would want to all of a sudden pardon every Democratic employee? Or basically, that's what it sounds like. Correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. Why? Are they innocent? Are they guilty? Because there's no other explanation as to why that there would be blanket pardons for these people unless they were involved in corruption and they don't want to get investigated. This is not an a promotion of the Republican Party. I'm trying to find out, and tell me in the chat why. After all these years, all of a sudden, these people are getting pardons. How? Why? 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 If they're not guilty, then why? And if they are guilty, then we need to go back and revisit every accusation that they ever made on the Orange Man. I'm not asking for anything complicated. I'm asking for reasons why. All of a sudden, they're being investigated. And not just by right-wing Trump humpers. Like, this is across the board. Why are they getting investigated? If they had nothing to hide in the first place, what's going on? Explain. Bug Mahone says they're putting a blank pardon to prep for an onslaught against Trump. Yeah. I mean, there's really no other conclusion. Maybe you have a better conclusion. That's not conspiratorial. That isn't just directly engaged with absolute truth. But more importantly, why? Why do they continue to do this? Why do they continue to use this abstract idea of criminal justice while they absolve themselves of said lawfare, but it's somehow justified for Trump? I don't know. I don't get it. I think I get it. I'm pretty sure they're just corrupt. And they just will not adhere to that. Here's a good case. Doge. Why are the progressive leftists so against having Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy lead the Department of Government Efficiency? Why are you so mad about it? Like I'm asking you. I want you to respond. Why? Why are you so mad about this? Do you not want government efficiency? Because that's what it seems like. Maybe you're in a cult, same as the trans and gay cult. You don't want the Department of Government Efficiency to actually do their job, because if they did, then it obliterates your entire ideology, which is just have as many people working for the federal government against the people and their will. This is reality. This is what you want. You don't want the will of the people. You're in a cult. You want a psychotic, authoritarian, top-down regime control over what is information and what isn't acceptable information. That's who you are. Stop pretending that you're not an absolute elitist, authoritarian pile of garbage. You go a long way if you stop doing that. Come on, man. But you don't want to, because you want your freaking psychotic anti-truth message being pressed upon every individual that you can absolutely signify. You don't care about truth. You care about narrative. You care about what you want to be true, because you're a horrible freaking human being. You're disgusting in every single manner of the word and definition. Period. And that's why you refuse to have an academic argument, or even the most least of controversial presentations, just a formal conversation. It's crazy. You see it. You see it. You know it. You're wrong. You're wrong so badly that you refuse the conversation? Because you know you're wrong. Stop. But you won't. No. What you're going to do, you're going to continue to double down because you think that you're psychotic, anti-human, anti-science propaganda has some sort of leverage over the internet that you're going to get clicks, likes, and views. That's where it lies. And you fail to realize that the vast majority of Americans, because of the internet, we see, we know. Your days are numbered, and you're going to have to come on and defend your positions. And you won't be able to because at the end of the day, this is psychotic. You are trying to butcher children in and adults in the name of your psychotic, anti-human, anti-science rhetoric. There's nothing else to be said. You're done. And you know you're done. It's actually alarming and pisses me off that you think you have the IQ to combat this. Good luck. Good effing luck. Have fun. Now, I'll ask you, what do you think about not just blanket pardons, but let's pair the blanket pardons with Daniel Penny, which is being paired with Kyle Rittenhouse. I don't think you should. I think I'm trying. Look, I don't want to do this, but I'm trying to help these people out. Like, be realistic, be honest. You're stupid. You're unbelievably stupid. Stop trying to force down a destructive anti-human, anti-science ideology that everyone knows is crazy and psychotic. Stop, please. Or keep going. That's fine too. The more you promote it, the more we win. Because you're crazy. You're crazy. Everyone in America knows it. You've lost your damn minds. You can't trans kids. Kids can there are zero trans children. None whatsoever. Period, point blank. There's no discussion. There's no conversation. Trans kids don't exist. They're kids. And you're anti-human. Period. Point blank. Take that how you want. I don't care. I just don't. I'm sick of this. We're so far beyond trying to placate and facilitate some sort of mentally deranged psychopath that wants kids to be trans and then try to defend it. You can't even defend an adult decision to become trans, much less the freaking kids. So, no, we're not doing that. That's not on the table. No, I got 4 kids, and there are people in this movement that got more than me. I don't care. I don't. I don't care about your feelings. I think you're stupid. I think you have the lowest IQ of the collective population of the United States. I think you're not just stupid. You're evil, and I can prove it. And if you're willing to come on and debate me, then fine. Great. I would love it. Love it. If you're not, then we all know who you are. You're a scared, pathetic human being that knows they can't defend their own opinions. And that's it. Period. There is no conversation. There is no debate. But I'm glad to have it. Very glad to have it. You want to trans the kids? Come on my show. I will eat you alive because you are a terrible human being. If you promote the trans or gay ideology in any form or fashion, I'll destroy you. So good luck. Please come on my show. I'll end it with that. Comments coming in left and right. Daniel Penny's case is just like the epitome of do not protect other people. It's crazy. That's the best comment. The comments are disgusting. Yeah, because they love people getting deleted. I love that. I see yours in. Yep. Right there. Tired of smoking. Hate it. Actually, went to Rogue, not Zen, because that would help me out better with quitting cigarettes. So, other than that, we will host another very special podcast. I know this wasn't great. I'm kind of did it off the fly. I apologize. But we have one coming up that will be very good. So stay tuned. You're in the right place here. Even if you disagree with me, you're in the right place. We got you. I love you. I'll see you very soon. And I and out.